And my partner in crime is.
Keith Johnston, and I'm doing that a lot today.
Oh my gosh, one day he's gonna get it. Right, Keith?
One day.
So we're doing Spitfire interviews with a couple of the relatively newer tech companies that are here on the show, Florida Event Tech Live in Vegas. And Keith, tell us a little bit about what we're gonna hear.
Next, we're going to hear from Sparkup, and I'm going to let her go ahead and describe the product. But it is one of those things where when you hear about it, you're like, oh.
Like, I didn't know I needed that kind of thing?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. No problem. So in a few words or less, definitely introduce yourself to the audience, but give us a scenario, like a problem, and how your tech fixes it.
Sure. Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me. One kind of problem that we have faced was how to engage in a better way the audience during any kind of event, because people tend to be distracted. It's difficult to maintain the attention of the audience during a conference, presentation, during a talk, panel. So at Sparkup, the main value is to improve the audience engagement and make people interact and participate during the event.
So give me one problem. What does it solve? How is it different than something else?
That it wasn't solved. Okay. Maybe to share the value of Sparkup to the company or the person. Or the person, it's difficult to re-educate companies in the engagement, because they do not understand what they need to do. So in that way, we need to re-educate, send information, tell them it works in that way. It's Sparkup, so you can do it in this way. But it's difficult to make people understand that even if it's an in-person event, they need to use an app, Sparkup, to make people interact and participate with the speakers, within them, with the audience. So I think that will be the main problem.
Okay, Keith, you have a question?
Well, actually, yeah. So, when folks are using the app, is this something that takes the place of another conference app that you would have, or is it in addition to? So if I currently have a conference app that I'm using where the schedule is and all of that, do we keep that and use Sparkup, or does Sparkup actually replace the one tool that we're already using with something better?
Okay, good question. Yes, we work in two ways. We can use only Sparkup for broadcast event and make people participate and interact, or we can also embed our features into another app or platform. We do that often also.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the things that's cool, right? So for any planners that are out there that are looking for different ways to engage your attendees, you can actually use the tool you're already using, right? So for example, we have and I can't think of the app's name, but it does have the ability to embed other things in a page on that app. So you don't actually have to get away from the things you're already comfortable using. This is a tool that can actually enhance what you're already using. So you can actually have whatever you want to call that tab in the current app that you use. You can just go ahead and embed your tool to get more engagement.
Perfect. We appreciate you being here. It is just exciting to learn about new and exciting tools, because we don't always have to have the same ones all the time. There's a lot of big boys, but experiment, because oftentimes your budgets may be a little different per event, right, Keith?
Absolutely.
Anything else?
No, that's all I got, Tess.
That's all he's got. Oh my.
Talking all day.
All right, so let's thank Sparkup for being here. We really appreciate you, and stay tuned for the next one.